Yeah. You know it? Free birds! Yeah. Going all the way, all the way. Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro. You know ain't no con in these rats, so I'm trying to be calm when it comes to the cash flow. You know talking till I die from the city we ride, no matter the outcome. You know when you out, watch your mouth in the jungle, a lot of them never escape from. Agent J when I bait some, 28 in my bag like I'm Freddie T. Agent K when I'm holding the city down, blocking all of the haters like Tony B. It's our year every year, if you quoting me, we gon' see on the field. They know the county, I scream it wherever I go. When I bleed, I just see black and teal. Feel like Brunel when the place is in action. Every line that I flow always solid, that mean I ain't worried about pockets collapsing. He may go all the way, running the X's and O's, gotta love how it happens. You ain't part of the gang, I ain't gotta explain why we ain't got no room on the wagon. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, never can care how you feel. You are now in the mix with the men and teal. Nothing but facts inside these conversations. Keep it 100, the law of the nation. With all the smoke, we can meet at the bait. You know the location. Executing the play when the ball cross the plane, that's the game. Hit my little celebration. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. All I can hear is them saying, ooh. You know it? Yeah. Free birds.
Ooh-wee. Yo.
Welcome to the Men and Tail Podcast. I am your host, Agent J. And as always, I'm rocking with J to the I to the M-B.
And
you are now in the mix with the Men and Tail.
Yes, sir.
They in the
Jay.
Mix, bro. They in the motherfucking mix.
In the mix, bro.
What's going on, brother?
Man, listen, another day. Ain't been as hot lately.
Shit, me.
I mean, it's been hot, but
it was hot as fuck today.
Well, I was in St. Augustine, and we got a lot of rain.
It didn't rain until 4 o'clock in Jacksonville. It was hot as hell. Well, until about 3:30, but still.
Yeah.
It's hot as shit today.
Yes, bro. But real quick, shout out to everybody in the chat. Oh, damn, bro. I was going to say everybody in the trap. That is crazy.
Hey, and shout out to everybody in the trap.
Everybody, I guess, bro.
Shit.
Make America trap again, I guess. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
That's what Gates says. But yo, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out for everybody tuning in tonight, man. We're having some technical difficulties. For some reason, we're not posting the X right now. But hopefully we'll get that clear. But in the meantime, get this, find your way over to the YouTube channel, get the same great experience, man. Shout out to Jags History, Duval, Robert, as always, in the chat. Fellas, Big Marcus and Devin. Put Devin up here real quick. From the 561 to the 904. What up, Teal family? That's right. That's right, bro. Brother, a lot of stuff happening. This week as
bro.
OTA 7, Phase 7. It is
bro.
coming. It is coming to the end, and we are getting ready for minicamp next week, dog. But we're not going to jump into minicamp. We're not. No. We got to talk about the OTAs.
Yeah.
We got to talk about the OTAs, bro. We got 2 media days.
Yeah, bro. Liam was busy, huh?
Yes, bro. Liam was busy, but he was saying a lot of good stuff. Bro. Yeah. Every time Liam, Tony Bo, and James Gladstone opens their mouth, I'm not even drinking the Kool-Aid anymore. I'm chugging it. Right.
Okay, I was trying to see where you were going when you're talking about every time they open their mouth.
Every time they open their mouth, bro, it's like it's like without trying to, huh?
Every time they open their mouth, it's exciting for you.
It is. Yeah,
Whew, I feel you, bro. Happy Pride Month, right?
Hey, bro. But yeah, no, bro. Like it's just, it feels good to actually. Because it's like, bro, we always be in the know, but the fact that they confirm, you know what I'm saying? That they confirm that we're in the know with with moves that they make, with the things that they're saying, with the things that they're showing us, with the things that they're trying to do right now. I believe James Gladstone said, when we start making our moves and people, it was something along the lines, and people see that this is how we're really rocking, then they're gonna know we're not to be fucked with. Something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing, right?
It's a shop. What is it? Shops open. Let them know we back up.
Yeah.
Let them know we back up.
Roll the doors, bro. Roll the doors.
Real Avon Barksdale.
Yes, bro. But Liam,
that's what James Gladstone. He motherfucker think he Avon Barksdale, boy. Everyone's moving like it too,
bro. That man. Listen. No. We'll get to that. I don't want to. That makes me jump all the way down the list. That makes me jump all the way down the list, and I don't want to do that, bro. But yes, man. Liam up there, he just had good things to say about everything. It sounds like corresponding with what's being reported and the videos that are coming out, that it sounds like we're progressing the way one would believe that we should be progressing while training, coming together for a first time as this brand new team. And I think you can visibly see it. And you can like just look at the reports, completed pass. Yeah, there was some but defense was making plays too, but Trev's been cooking in the red zone. He was very complimentary of Trevor when asked about it. He's like, look, we've come a long way since day one. And from what the Travis D. Holmes at Big Cat Country, the Jamal St. Cyr of News for Jags, I don't know if I saw anything from Demetrius. I think I saw some stuff from Jordan DeLugo. You know what I'm saying? But it's all, most of it's completed pass. This guy got open. This guy got Jarian tight end coverage, Tyson Campbell tight end coverage, breakup. Yes, bro. Then they show us a highlight of sticky covers, Travis Hunter, right? With the PBU with to pick. Listen, and this is how much people hate greatness, right? Is motherfuckers actually slowed it down just to show that it wasn't an interception. The ball hit the ground. Bro, who fucking cares? It's OTAs. And it's exciting. Like, that's some hater ass shit, bro.
It is.
That's some for real hating ass shit. You know?
It definitely is, bro.
And look, if you're a fan and you did that,
I was gonna say that's the worst part is that a lot of them people was fans or so-called fans. It's like, bro, he made a play.
Yeah. Period.
Like that's it, bro. He made a fucking play, and I
bro.
think he plans on doing that all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it, bro. Like let us, because you know who did like this is why I'm saying it's some extra hate shit, because you know who didn't do that type of shit? Mm-hmm. The people that would have done that shit because we're the Jacksonville Jaguars from before. Like Pat McAfee did a whole segment on it. At no time did they slow down the fucking the video and say, well, did he catch it? It didn't matter. It didn't matter. It just looked cool. It just looked cool, and it made him look like he lives up to the bill, which so far he has lived up to the bill, what was set up to be the build up for Travis Hunter in college, coming out of college, and the build up that James Gladstone put on him when he invited us to the term intangibly rich.
Mm-hmm.
Because Travis Hunter has shown everything. He has shown everything, bro. And the fact that he's shown that, listen, I am an amazing athlete. If you give me a chance, I can show you I can play both sides. But I'm also just a generally good person. And people see that and they still want to like hate on that shit and tear it down and criticize the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird. That's some weird, unhappy, unsatisfied with your life type shit. You know, and I want to say, like, shame on myself, right? Because like I wish I would have thought of it like this when the Blake Bortles shit was happening, or when the Trevor stuff now, you know, like in the beginning. I wish my mindset was like this, like, yo, this is the type of person that you want on the team.
Mm.
And given the right circumstances, they're going to be great. They're going to be great, bro.
I mean,
I'm gonna say,
mm-hmm.
No, I was just gonna say, I'm gonna tell you what's unanimously, or who's unanimously great in the building right now, bro. And that's Coach Camp.
Campanile.
Every defensive player that gets up and talks about him, they have nothing but good things to say about him. And it's consistent. It's consistent. You know, he's a in your face kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? But he brings the energy and he backs that shit up. He brings the energy and he backs that shit up, bro. Like, that's something that the team can get behind. You know what I'm saying? Like when we're talking about an identity, how long have we been talking about, like, what's this team's identity? Like, bro, we couldn't tell you this team's identity on defense. We couldn't tell you this team's identity on offense. Well, no,
Not
Jay did it. Clunky.
Clunky. I was gonna say
Clunky was their identity.
for the
Yeah, that
past
was a
2
good.
years.
That was a good word. But yeah, like other than that, like we couldn't tell you what this team was. At one point, the Jacksonville Jaguars, you can at least say, well, they ran the ball good. We're a run first team, right?
Yeah,
You couldn't even say that shit.
say that no more.
Yeah, you couldn't even say that shit no more. The defense, bro, motherfuckers used to be scared to play against the Jacksonville defense.
Bro,
Real dogs out there on the field. Terrified. See us on the schedule. Fuck, we gotta go play them boys. And but they had that energy behind them, bro. And it's like the closest we got to it was with Jalen and them. But I think that was too, and I hate using this word, but I think that was too toxic. Like that was like, you know, when you're in the locker room fighting each other, and not all of them were fighting, but we know Yannick and Dante Fowler and shit fighting each other. Like Leonard Fournette punching motherfuckers in the mouth. You know,
talking about like Kayvon Thibodeau.
Oh, he did that?
Hell yeah, they got in a fight yesterday or today.
With who?
I didn't. I just saw something about Kayvon Thibodeau punch his teammate.
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, that rough and tumble shit, bro. You can win with that shit, but yeah, I think too many egos too. There's too many egos, right? And I just feel like that we have a room full of like guys that are real hungry to win, right? And they're so hungry that the majority of them are willing to put their egos aside for the greater good of the team. And I think Liam, that was his whole point when he was assembling this team, when he was building this team, when him, Tony, and James Gladstone were talking about what is Jaguar DNA, how do we want to build this team? That's how they want to build it. Like, what do you say in one of the meetings? Like, the grass is the most important thing.
Mm-hmm. No,
you know,
this is
like you have to care about he said it's not me first, it's team first.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm looking at the Thibodeau shit. It says Brian Burns and James Hudson, I'm guessing as a lineman, got to some pushing and shoving. They said on the following play, Thibodeau threw a punch at Jermaine Elamanur, after which Hudson charged and tackled Thibodeau. Burns then went after Hudson. They was out there scrapping.
Yeah, they were scrapping.
So they ended practice. It was a couple skirmishes. It was like, hey, we're calling practice, bro.
Oh yeah. Nah, they was throwing haymakers.
Yeah, they was having at it, bro.
Probably no helmets too. Yeah, and they probably saw each other. They had to see each other square in the locker room.
It says Giants edge Brian Burns and left tackle James Hudson III just took their helmets off and squared off to fight.
Yeah, like hey, it was like a chain reaction. Like oh, now we doing this now. Yeah, we doing this now. That's crazy. That's crazy. What kind of tension is built up in that building?
They might have some good football.
Yo, they might, bro.
That defense to me wasn't chump last year in New York. But see, I don't be liking that shit, but I love that shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, yes, we out this bitch going at it. Because as soon as we see somebody in a different jersey, I'm killing their ass.
Yeah. But again, the downside to it is a lot of times the ego plays into that, and now you play more for like you don't trust the guy behind you.
I was just about to say it's probably a little too early for fights because we ain't even got into training camp.
Right.
We ain't been around each other for however many weeks, locked in isolation with each other.
Right.
But definitely,
Shout out Connor.
definitely when that's when you want to see them fights.
Cedric Holmes says, in the words of Gladstone, game on. Having a GM who doesn't give a fuck about nothing but winning. It reminds me of Coach Boone from Remember the Titans. hey, what do you say? You miss a tackle, you run a mile.
Mm-hmm.
You put this ball on the ground, I'm gonna break my, what do you say, John Brown. Basically, I'm gonna stick my foot up your ass, and then you will run a mile. Yes, dog. One of my favorite movies. Remember the Titans. Hey, talk about Coach Camp. Robert says, I love the fact that if he isn't yelling, someone is in trouble. Facts. Joshua, what's up, man? The identity in 2022 was all the comebacks, Raiders, Ravens, Cowboys, Chargers. But yeah, I have no idea. The last couple of seasons, the only thing that comes to mind is soft, both physically and mentally. Facts. Big facts. Nah, I agree with you. In 22, we were definitely comeback kid, but there's just too many spaces of, well, what are we? You know what I'm saying? Like because I said in the beginning of 2023, after even though we started off hot, I saw in those games, I was like, yo, if we get down for real in the game, like we did the year prior, this team can't come back. Like we had to have a lead in order to win those games, or it had to be close to even. And then y'all saw, like, once we couldn't do that anymore, we just stopped winning. We stopped winning. and we really haven't won since.
Mm-hmm.
And we really haven't won since. But what do you say? Connor says, I don't know how much he'll do it, but I'd love Liam Cohen to have this team's identity be up-tempo offense. The main reason Trevor looks so good in the second half of 22. Yes, bro. That was the other thing where we get on the coaching staff, the previous coaching staff. Like, it just felt like you just gave up. It felt like you mailed it in. You took away the stuff that Trevor excelled at, that the team excelled at. You just took it away. You said, fuck it, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? You got them doing weird-ass rollouts, stupid-ass spins. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, there was this shit that didn't make sense, bro. And I just feel like if you really care about something, then like that shit wouldn't be happening, bro. Where's the correction? You know, where's the actual effort to change? And look, I've gotten on Trevor for that. Look, bro, when you're telling me take what the defense gives you, that means check downs. And I don't see you utilizing your check downs, and I see your check downs are open in the game. Like, no, I'm talking about you too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The controllables. I expect you to control your controllables. Live to fight another down. You know what I'm saying? Be more vocal. And I think this offense allows him to do that.
It definitely does.
I think it, you know, we used to say that we wish that Trevor would just be like, fuck no, I'm not doing that. But now if you, in retrospect, if you look back at it, he remember what he said at when he had his media day, where he was like, this offense gives you all the answers.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And it's and if what we're saying is true about the other coaching staff, like kind of mailing it in, then Trevor may have felt like, well, it doesn't matter if I change it. Like he's given me nothing that I can actually change it to.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And
I remember what Liam said about Trevor today. I think it was today, or maybe it was Monday. Damn, what did he? Oh no, he's right. That's how I know this. So this is the first example of we be knowing what the fuck we be talking about on here.
yeah,
Because it's exactly what you said. Today, Liam said that we're looking for him to take control of the offense, and and he said that he felt like he's done that.
yeah,
But take control of the offense, we know, like I said, we know what that means is, hey, know what plays are called, know what you can audible out of, know what you can get to. You see something, know it. That way you can communicate it to everybody. And I think, like I say, take control of the offense. So yeah, you see this play probably not gonna work. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck what coach said. We know what to do. We're out here. This is our playbook. Like, yes, it's coach's playbook, but it's our playbook.
Facts.
But yeah, bro, did you hear Big Marcus Duval Till I Die demo?
I did not. I
am gonna play the clip of Black Blue.
55-55, Jacksonville. Into the night with Balloon, 110 XL, 92.5 FM.
Hey.
Duval Till I Die, it's Big Baby Drip. A local artist.
Duval County, get on your feet. For it's a new day, it's a new era. Be proud, be bold, and represent where you're from.
We hear you, Big Baby Drip. From what I understand from an impeccable source,
Big Baby Drip.
the final edited version is still under construction. And once we have that in its entirety, we're going to play it because we're big fans of local artists, and that includes our buddy, the Big Baby Drip. Okay.
There you go. Hey, shout out Big Marcus.
Man.
The Big Baby Drip.
Big Baby Drip, man. The Matrix,
Yes,
the real Matrix. Look, I heard about the Matrix before I even met the Matrix.
Facts.
Like real shit. Real shit. I heard about the Matrix before I met Big Marcus, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about it. No, I just heard the name Matrix.
Right.
Shout out to my boy Max, man. Shout out to my boy Max. And rest in peace, my nigga Amp, man. But yeah, man. Shout out to Big Marcus, dog.
Yes, bro. With shout outs also comes farewells. Couple retirements happened in the league.
Some of them should have retired a year earlier.
Yeah.
Well, one of them should have retired a year earlier.
Yes, bro. So Ronald Darby retires after 10 years in the league, plus a Super Bowl win with Philly. Doug Peterson. And Frank Ragnow, the center from the Lions, retires after 7 years.
Hey, bro.
7 years, bro. Damn. I wonder. We need to talk to a Lions fan, bro. Like, I wonder how much that may have fucked it. Like, did they know that was coming?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm curious. If they knew about that, man.
Injury, this past year.
I don't know. I didn't see anything about like him suffering injury. Well, no, I guess he did. He did say something about like the wear and tear.
Mm. Well, I mean, shit, he signed an extension.
Yeah, he was a first round draft pick.
So, well, he signed an extension in 2021.
Yeah.
So,
like I said, he's been in the league 7 years, and he got drafted by by the Lions and retired a Lion. So, or wait, did I just say 20 years or 7 years?
7 years.
Okay, 7 years. But hey, man, wish him luck.
Hey,
even
bro.
Ronald, look, even Ronald Darby, you just sucked on my team. Like that's, I really don't have like any love loss for Ronald Darby. He
Hey,
just,
bro, Frank
like, bro, you
Ragnar.
just sucked.
Frank Ragnar made $57.5 million.
That's it.
Yeah. First round, he was the first. He had the first round pick. He got the first round, whatever. So he played. His first year he got $7 million. Second year he got $1 million. Third year he got $1 million. Going into year 4, they extended. Then he got $7 million. Then he got 20, almost $21 million. And then 11
Okay. Okay. Well, that 21 million is a big pop.
Yeah, and then
That's a
last
big
year
pop. Yeah.
Last year he made $8 million.
Yeah.
So
I mean, look, we're over here talking like, oh, only 57 million, like, like that's chump change.
but he also, I think he was leaving. How much did he leave on the table? Because I think he just finished. It was a 4-year extension. Yeah, so he played his contract out.
Yeah, he's just like deuces. I'm done.
Yeah. Damn.
So I wonder how, because you got to think,
and that's the center. That's the center.
That's the center, bro. That's the quarterback of the line. And then not only that, but like you have a whole new offensive coordinator. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of changes. A lot of changes, dog. So, obviously this isn't a Lions podcast, but I'd like to at least get to where they've gotten to, and they've been bad so long.
Yeah, for real.
They've been bad for so long. But real quick, bro, I have to tell you, I'm really starting to believe more and more in Dyami Brown. Dyami.
I said Dyami.
Yo, we're saying, and now I still think BTJ. I still think BTJ and Travis Hunter are gonna have like overall more receptions and yards than Dyami, but I'd almost dare to say that I think all three of them can be 1,000-yard receivers easily. Easily, bro. Yo, can you hear me? Oh, because you ain't got no sound.
Yeah, no, yeah, I can hear
Yeah.
you.
All right. So yeah, no, I think easily they can all get 1,000 yards. And bro really ain't dropping shit. Bro really ain't dropping shit. And he's showing his ball skill, really. One-handed catches, his body control, being able to get his feet in bounds. Like, dog, have you seen the reports about his like reverses and end arounds? He's track meet.
Just burning ass.
Just burning shit. 30 yards or better.
Ooh.
Just burning shit, bro.
Yeah,
like
he's fast as fuck, bro. Like when I saw that we was getting, I was like, because I remember him like kind of burning shit in Washington. Like not a whole, like it's not a whole bunch because they were getting force feed on the ball or nothing like that.
Right.
But he still was. When I saw him, he was burning people wide open.
Yeah, dog.
So if you're wide open, that means you're just running away from people, dog.
Yeah. And I felt like I watched a lot of Washington games last year because I really like Jaden Daniels. You know what I'm saying? Like if Trevor Lawrence was my quarterback, Jaden Daniels should be.
Yeah.
Like I fought with Jaden Daniels. So, and can you just imagine a Jaden Daniels BTJ connection in the league?
Hey, I told you, bro. That's what I'm trying to. I would trade. Hey, I would have tried to trade Trevor and try to get Jay and Daniels.
I would do it. I would. I'm just being, it's not even, I'm be honest, it's not even that I think Jaden Daniels is like quote unquote better than Trevor. But I don't think that there would be any type of like real fall off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I think, I don't know, bro. I just like Jaden Daniels, dog. The way he throws the ball, the way he moves around in the pocket, bro. The way he can get gone. You know, his decision making. I think it. Now, look, bro. They had some luck. Like that's the great thing about this game. At times, when the luck is for you, it's for you, and you just get like all these fortunate bounces, like that Hail Mary that went to Noah Brown in the back of the end zone. You know, like that was some lucky ass shit, right? But hey, listen, it sometimes it's better to be lucky than it is to be good.
Boy,
you feel me?
Yes.
You feel me? So, but all in all, like the dude just balls out. You know, I hope he has another good season like he did last year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously, if they play us, like, ain't none of that shit. But just as an individual, I really like Jaden Daniels. Like, I think he's him. I think he can be. I think he can easily be a top 5 quarterback this year.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Easily, bro. But bro, what about that Madden?
Bro. I don't know. People was hating, bro, but I thought they snapped.
Yeah. So what do you think of the cover? What do you think of the cover?
The Jags made the cover. Fuck it.
Well, technically,
hey,
well, we think that
us, he never does that, bro. So
facts. Oh, facts. I mean, if he balls out, yeah. The way he's talking too, and he's confident about it, yeah. And James Gladstone said he took a bet on himself, so that sounds like to me like if he balls out, he's gonna win. Bro, you got two rookie drivers. I mean, 2 other receivers on rookie deals. Definitely could pay him. Ooh, that's nasty. Flip in. I like that. That's gonna be tight. Sheesh.
And you see it there, white
see how he managed to not kill the quarterback?
As we are back for the second half.
Hey, bro, that happened in real life.
Bro, they had that nigga. Bro, they had his ass, bro. You talking about that the Saquon shit?
Yeah, the snow thing right here. This happened in real and early.
Yeah, bro, he was hot when he saw that shit.
This shit's raw. Taylor with a jump pass. Oh, best for last. Best for last.
Hold on. You know, I think I can play it slow.
Are you trying to slow down the? It's in the. I don't know, the little cog looking thing. Yeah, that thing. Play speed. Yeah, that's it.
Bro.
Nah, bro, you.
Look how they got my dog. Ooh. Cooked them. Scratch. Touchdown.
Look at that.
And then come here. Who is that? Simone Biles? That's a 10. A straight 10. A little dessert.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
man.
Florida, what you talking about? Turn the notification off. What? Are y'all saying no to the Barkley jumping over Jarian?
I think it was saying turn the sound.
Oh, the sound.
Yeah.
Connor says, if I'm Jarian, I'm suing their asses.
Hell no. Hey, nothing you can do.
Bruh, Jacksonville Jaguars, we have so many. He can't, bro. He can't. Like the stats. Remember the stats when they used Christian McCaffrey on the play? He had like
Amazon Prime shit, bro.
Yes, bro. It was like he had.
But it's been forever, bro. I wish I could. I gotta find all the just like, bro. We just make commercial after commercial after commercial after advertisement after advertisement after whatever, dog. That shit stops.
Yeah, bro. The Derrick Henry, the 99-yard run. Oh my god, bro. Being a Jaguar fan, there are so many painful memories. Like this is. Do other fan bases have to deal with that?
I'm pretty sure they do.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure the Lions dealt with that for a really long time. The Browns.
And that's the thing is, see, their teams do shit like that, yeah, remember we're not in all the commercials, or sometimes we're just like we'll be in a commercial, but like they show highlights of other teams, but it just always, but it definitely disproportionately seems like it's us.
There's a lot of Jacksonville Jaguar highlights. Like if you want to make a highlight, you play the Jaguars.
Yeah.
If you want to break a record, if you want to make a highlight, hold on. Fucking righty wasn't down.
Oh, always. That's forever.
Always, bro. Hey, listen. I know your pops is a Philly fan, dog. But if we would have went to the Super Bowl, dog, we would have beat Philly.
Yeah, he know that.
We would have beat Philly, dog.
He know that.
Straight up. I'm excited about the Madden. I can't wait for it
at all.
You know, somebody said, "Hey, we really finna see who finna win out of Travis Hunter versus Travis Hunter." Oh man, who's going to get the ball? The wide receiver or the cornerback? Tell you who. Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter, dog. All right. Oh, bro, I can't wait for the fucking season to get here. I can't wait for the season to get here.
Yeah, I'm excited, bro.
Yes, bro. Now, I'm not excited, but this does, kind of make me gleeful that Anthony Richardson will not be participating in next week's minicamp. Said he's having shows like, and I say that not because like I want AR to be hurt. Like I fought with AR. He was a Gator. You know what I'm saying? I fought with AR. You feel me? But in the sense of, well, that means Daniel Jones is your starter. You know what I'm saying? Like if Anthony Richardson can't go, Daniel Jones is your starter. Colts out of there. You can go ahead and just X them out in the division, right?
Mm-hmm.
I really do think they have a better chance of winning with Anthony Richardson, but they also have a really high % chance of losing with him too. Madall's not accurate, bro. It's not like he's got a cannon for an arm, like he can really chunk that shit, but he's not accurate, bro. And he makes like real impatient bad decisions with the ball. But he can take off.
Yeah,
he can run too. Very athletic, but that doesn't help you if you can't stay healthy. And this is like the third season in a row we're talking about a shoulder.
Yeah, shout out to Billy Napier for for hiding shit or doing whatever the fuck he did to still, not expose his game too much to keep the intrigue there because he still got drafted.
Yeah.
And he got drafted.
first
And he got
round.
drafted to a divisional rival. And if he can't
Yeah.
play, then I mean, shit. Fuck the Colts.
Fuck them. That's what I'm saying. And speaking of fuck them, CJ Stroud ain't been throwing either.
Yeah, he got his shoulder is hurt.
Yeah, but they're not actually saying it's like he's hurt. It's just like, we're just what they call it, precautionary.
I heard it was shoulder soreness. That's what yesterday is what I was.
Yeah. Well, that's what D'Amico, and then he told people like, look, bro, stop asking me about that.
Like, what do you mean? Stop asking you this? Like, bro. Like, that's the quarterback. Bitch, I'm about to ask everything. I'm asking about him every question.
Yeah, like, why isn't he out there? So, look, man, again, I don't advocate for guys being hurt, but availability is the best ability. And if you're not there, that means that, and you're supposed to be the team's best option, well, I like our chances even better.
Yeah.
You feel me? I gotta see the people in my division a total of 6 times. 2 times each, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's 6 of my games. Out of what, a 17 game schedule? So was that a third? Yeah. Pretty much a third. Just over. So, and I mean, we ain't even got to say nothing about the Titans. Like, that shit so trash. That shit is so trash, bro. Damn.
Like I said, which makes it even worse. But hey, it is what it is, man. We could have, should have won those games. Kind of glad we didn't now. But that shit over with, bro. They got to get some dubs on the board.
Yeah.
You got to take advantage, bro. Wow.
Yeah.
Look, those guys that can't work with their team right now. This is where we're supposed to be getting better every day.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, dog. And to your point, if we're not good now, then when can we be? Like, I really think this is the best window where, again, the Colts have a quarterback but don't have quarterbacks. The Texans are handling with kid's glove right now on CJ Stroud, wrapping him in bubble wrap.
Mm-hmm.
And the Titans, though Cam Ward could be good, you and I had this discussion off air. He didn't play no defenses.
He didn't play nobody.
He didn't play no team that had any real defense. Like, most of their games, they were running up the score on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
So, all that being able to, like, kind of be just cool and like the way he threw it in a sense of like, this shit's easy. Like, if you got to watch his games to know what I'm talking about. It was just like, I don't want to call it lazy. I don't want to call but it was like effortless. It was effortless. Like, he was like, oh yeah, I could just throw this. Had all day in his spot. Now look, granted, Miami had a hell of an offensive line.
Yeah, they definitely did.
Yeah, the Canes had an awesome line. So, I'm not going to knock him because he took advantage of his situation. But here's the reality. The defenses in the NFL are better, and the Tennessee Titans do not have an amazing offensive line.
At all.
At all. So, therefore, I'm Xing them out early. Now, look, they can prove me wrong. They can come together and show out and be great. I don't know, but on the surface right now, we look like the toughest team in our division.
Yeah.
Because matter of fact, I think this is the first going into the offseason that like everybody's healthy.
Yeah, in a long
like
time.
going into training camp, like everybody's healthy. Let me hold on. Knock on some wood. Yeah, and it just seems like all these other teams, they have problems and we don't.
Yeah.
Like it I don't know. Can you point out a problem in anything that's going on in our organization right now?
Just inexperience.
See, I don't think that's a problem though.
I mean, it's, but I think it is. But it is. I mean, it's not a huge problem, but it is. I mean, these guys. None of those guys that are calling plays or in charge. We still got to see it.
No, absolutely.
So I would. That's what I'm like. You know what I'm saying? And it's maybe not. Maybe it's not their inexperience, but maybe it's just. I feel like our inexperience with them. Which, like I said, I guess that's something they can't really control. But
right.
But the fact still remains that rookie head coach, rookie O coordinator, rookie D coordinator, all the levels, rookie G. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all the levels. So the goal is for them to grow and learn together.
Right.
So
okay, so let's start EVP.
Mm-hmm.
From the transparency that the organization is showing to the involvement of hiring not only the head coach, but the new general manager, would you say thus far he has elevated this team and this franchise? Has he done a good job, in your opinion, up to this point?
Tony's he's done a good job, I think.
Okay.
For the stuff that he is responsible for and or is going to be responsible for, is going to have the credit for. I mean, he doesn't really get blood. He doesn't really get blood on his hands as the EVP. Like he's going to get blood on his hands because of who he is, and I think his personality. But at the same time, you're the EVP. Like, I mean, it could get bad because we've seen when Tom Coughlin was the EVP.
Put that boy on the screen.
They told us.
Y'all screenshot this.
They what his indifference was that he was old. He's the only old one. Hey, we can't discriminate against age, man.
Oh, that was funny.
Can we give a shout out, a happy Pride Month for Brandon McCaffrey?
Oh, happy Pride Month, B-Man.
You're so brave.
So brave to walk around and be a ginger.
Oh my God.
I love you, B-Mac. That's my dog.
Look,
I forgot what I'm talking about.
It hasn't popped up yet, but it's an emoji.
Those are like laughing faces. Those are like laughing faces. Yeah.
I don't know yet. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Bro, I forgot what the fuck we were just talking about. Oh, so yes, Tony. Hold on, bro. I got hard R. Yeah, Robert. Weaver was in the building for the last day of OTAs. You know, shout out to the OG. But yes, I would agree with you. I think Tony thus far has done a good job. I think we can't actually tell if Liam does a good job until they get on the grass for real. When we start playing meaningful football games. But I think that we can at least draw an opinion on James Gladstone. Do you think James Gladstone, with the draft trades, with the free agency class, with the undrafted free agents, with the additions and subtractions recently to this team, can you step back from what he's done right now up until this point and say he's done a good job? Objectively too.
I mean, everything looks. I'm optimistic, so I think everything is looking good so far. I think the plans, the stuff they're saying is the stuff that they're doing is matching the stuff that they were saying. So I can only judge them on that so far. And so,
Right.
I feel like they're doing their job because they haven't. I don't feel like they've lied to us yet. Or even if they tried to do something and it doesn't work, that doesn't mean they lied. But so far it looks like they're telling the truth about things.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, I think they're doing a good job so far.
Do you think it was a good move to bring in Big Smoot?
Man, shout out to Smoot, man.
Big Smoot back in the building.
Smoot gang in the building. There you go. I've been watching, bro. I fuck with Smoot, bro. Like, bro, I've been following his YouTube page for years. Like, watching his vlogs, bro. You get to see just a little bit of behind the scenes shit, like for Jaguar shit. Like, yeah, I think he was here for a while, bro. Like, and so, yeah, bro. Yeah, man, I fuck with Smoot, bro. We talked about, hey.
Yeah, I think he got drafted with Jalen.
I think so. Was that 17?
I think he got drafted with Jalen.
No, not 17.
No, Jalen got drafted in 16.
16.
Yeah.
Because, bro, think about it. For about 3 years, Duval Smoot was the most consistent player on Jacksonville Jaguars defense.
Like average 6 sacks.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Not saying he was the best, but he was the most consistent.
Yeah.
He was the one showing up every season. You could count on him. For about 3 in a row, you could count on him. It took him a little while to start getting his first, but he was working his way in the rotation.
Yeah.
It's hard to play. It's hard to play with Calais, and like when Calais was here, it's hard to get burned, bro. Calais is playing 2 positions. Like when he's not playing tackle, he's playing outside. Like he's barely coming off the field. Y'all essentially play the same position.
Right.
Because Smoot plays inside and can move outside and rush the passer.
Right.
But it's just like you ain't gonna get a whole bunch of burn when Calais is here, bro. When you start getting your snaps, he was making the most with the least because he wasn't getting a lot. It's not like I don't have the snap counts, but they weren't super high.
Well, he benefited from Fadakasi.
Yeah.
And the dude, damn, who was the dude before Fadakasi?
I was about to say, but that was he only played. Well, they only played a year together, right?
Who? Smoot and Fadakasi?
Yeah.
Fadakasi came in with Foye.
That was 20.
That was 22. So he played in 22. He was here in 23.
Okay, so 2 years. Okay.
Or did Fadakasi only make it a year with the Jags? I know he came in with Foye.
Yeah, so I thought it was I thought it might only been a year.
Yeah, he might only made it a year.
But fuck him anyway. He's gone.
Yeah. He's a Texan.
Yeah, don't
fucking Texan.
like a little bitch. But yeah, bro. Yeah.
Shout out to Smoot, bro.
Yeah, motherfucker Smoot, bro.
They also brought in Dennis Gardeck, I think is how you say his last name, an outside linebacker. I don't know. I don't know if he's an actual edge rusher or if he's really like a stand-up off-ball linebacker, like
they call his ass the Barbarian. Who? Come here.
Mine?
That's mine. Where you at, Jericho? Oh, that's what you thought.
You got me like that in Madden the other day. Come here. Get over here.
Nope. Get off of me. You try to block me with a tight end. It's not happening. The tight end cannot told you. I'm not telling you about the tight end.
I like how he doesn't let go of the tackles. I think this is one of them. No, there's one of them I think he does against Matt Stafford.
Well, he got 3 sacks in this game, so it's going to be one of these. Or, I mean, it could be something else. But, come here.
Ooh.
I need the ball. I need the motherfucking ball.
Let's go. This might be it right here.
Come here, inside.
No,
I've been setting you up on the outside all day, 71.
Maybe it wasn't Matt Stafford.
Bow.
Dude has all these highlights in one game.
Well, listen, he had 3 sacks.
It might have been Brock. It might have been on Brock Purdy. No.
Josh Jacobs, nothing.
Okay, look, I know this. It was a white quarterback.
Oh, okay. That's sums it up, man.
I guess it's not on there. It's not on that one.
Yeah, it's probably some other highlights. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's more.
Yeah. But the past he has 9 sacks over the past 2 years. And so with him, if he's rushing the passer, I mean, and then you bring back Smoot, who, look, if we're being real, going back to the culture we were talking about earlier, like the type of people that they brought into the building, Smoot actually really fits that. You know, you remember the feel good story he had, like he delivered his baby, he delivered his wife's baby with like a shoestring or something like that. Do you remember that?
Yeah, talking about the baby.
Yeah. So
I just found this clip where old boy was mic'd up in that I think in that Lions game.
Oh, you're talking about Dennis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to see a little personality. Let's see what they're talking about.
Oh, personality tough. Fucking linebacker Dewey.
Yo, what happened? The next thing I know, I'm looking up at the ceiling. I saw grass, the sky, grass, and then the sky again. I like sex and all, but pics are kind of cool. Starts up front, let's go! Come on.
Bro, he's like the Dewey of linebacker.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah!
Oh, Dewey's gonna go crazy this season.
Stay down!
Stay down.
Ooh, he flinched! Ooh, Dak! You try hard.
Thanks, man. So do you.
Run!
Play action pass. Setting up quick throw. Picked off across the middle. Intercepted by Gardeck.
That's crazy. And he called run.
What about you flipping on your head?
I know, right?
Oh, that is big time by the Barbarian. What is good, Dennis Gardeck?
Yeah, you did have supreme ball protection, though.
Oh my
The
God.
Barbarian.
I was checking off the boxes of ball security.
Hey, I gotta get on the jugs though.
Got to get on the jugs though. Yes, dog. And they also bring in Trenton Irwin, a receiver out of Cincinnati. Really, he looks like a specialist guy.
Mm.
Like, I know his position's receiver, but I looked up his stats, and I mean, besides in 23, no, yeah, besides in 23, I mean, they must have had some injuries because that's where he got like the most burn, and I think he only had like 600 yards and a touchdown, or 300 and something yards and a touchdown. He only had like one touchdown, so you know, I think he was here for depth. Plus, they have ties. Like, they have ties to people on the team too. So I think it's more. I think he's more depth. I think Dennis Gardeck is. I think he's actually here to be on the roster, like because he has production. That guy has production, and he looks high motor. So glad to have those additions. But like we said earlier, with additions come subtractions. We called it. Keelan Robinson was waived. Imagine that. Who would ever thought that? I don't know. Who could have ever predicted that this running back room is crowded and the odd man out was Keelan Robinson? And but sadly, forever on the PUP list, Cooper Hodges was also waived, failed physical.
Oh my God! It's up. Breaking news: Cooper Hodges.
Bruh. Okay, I may have overreacted. I did. Y'all don't know. I saw the news and I went to call Jay, and Jay didn't answer the phone. And so I called my brother. I didn't know that my brother he was like changing his phone, so it kept going to voicemail. So then I immediately called Jay back because I just want to talk to somebody about like, no, they let go of Cooper Hodges. And Jay calls me back. He's like, bro, you okay? And I answer the phone and tell him, bro, they let go of Cooper Hodges. He's like, man, fuck Cooper. Nigga, I thought you was in trouble or something. He called me back to back about Cooper Hodges. Forever hurt.
Hey, bro. I'm like, I said, damn.
Tugboat.
When I looked at my phone, I was like, damn, missed call. And it was like 2 missed calls. All right. And then I looked at the time. I said, oh, shit, this was within a minute. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, man. But yeah, bro, shout out to Cooper, bro. Hey, bro.
Yes, bro. I hope this isn't the end of the road for him. You know, he from the city. You know what I'm saying? So I hope it's not the end. I hope a team picks him up. I hope he can stay healthy, and I hope he can play in the league. But you know, that got me thinking. You know, with the addition of the draft picks with the Jalen McLeod, we were saying, okay, Yashir Abdullah probably it's looking like you're probably out of here,
Yeah.
right? But then you go get this Dennis Gardeck guy, and now it's kind of like, okay, maybe Miles Cole. You know, they have all this depth at offensive line. Does that mean Javon Foster is out of here? are they going to pretty much purge this team of unless you're like a first or second round bulky
they're
pick.
they're gonna get the bottom. Yeah, they're gonna get those bottom tier guys out of there.
No matter where their draft status was.
Yeah. I mean, fuck it, bro. That. We don't have anything. We don't have anything invested into it. Not like they're just saying, hey, price, bro, it's business, bro. Like we didn't pick you to be here. We kept you. We could have cut you a long time ago, but we wanted to see some things, and we didn't like the things we were seeing.
Right. No, 100%. 100%. That's, bro, I counted. I've never seen a roster overhaul like this one in one offseason. And look, I don't follow other teams like that. Like, obviously, I follow Jaguars, so I don't know if other teams have such an exodus of players. But going over the roster, bro, out of the 53-man roster from last year, there's only 37 people currently on this team. Like when they said that they weren't going to let people stand in the way, that they were going to allow people to compete. Now, obviously, some of those, 37 and 16 is 53. So there's 16 spots. Some of those spots have already been filled. Obviously, Patrick McCarry, Robert Hainsey, De'Ami Brown, Travis Hunter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's obvious people that have already plugged up those holes, but not 16 people.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, I think it's a lot. During pre-pro, I did find that I think we were like 7th on the list in turnover. So it is a lot. It's a lot because
like all in the same offseason or like in the history of NFL.
All in the same offseason.
Okay, so we're the 7th. We have the 7th most turnover in roster from the 2024 season entering the 2025 season.
Yes, and that, like I said, that was from a week ago.
Okay, that could change.
So it could move us, but I don't think it moves us a ton. I think we're still. I mean,
Gilbert, what's up?
It'll maybe put us at 6 or 5, but I don't think it gets us up to 2. So or 1, but it's still a lot. That's not good. That's not what you want your team. You want to have, but when you have new head coach and all these things, it's pretty. To me, it's pretty expected. We don't have anything invested in. We don't really have any interest in it.
Right.
Some of these other guys, think about it. Only 37. So even look at what Trent Baalke left them.
Yeah.
he left them with at least 37 guys that were more than that they feel like are more than capable. That he either drafted or had a part in them continuing to be a Jaguar.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I you know me, bro. I like Trent Baalke. I'm a firm believer of you don't have to like your boss, and your boss doesn't have to like you.
Right. Can
we coexist and get the job done? And if he can't coexist and get the job done, then you got to go.
Right.
But I don't think I'm not. People, I guess, get turned off with the person. Now I don't care, bro. Like, let's just get the job done.
Right.
But if we can't get the job done, then like I said, then you got to go. But yeah, bro. 37 guys that you feel like you can go win a championship or a championship caliber team, it's 37 guys that man went out there and either picked, like I said, or say, hey, we'll give you a shit ton of money if you stay.
Right. Well, I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna pull back a little bit, and I'm not gonna say 37 championship caliber guys, but 37 at least foundation cornerstone caliber guys. Not, I mean, all 37 can't be cornerstone, but like the majority is foundation, and then you have your cornerstones. So you can build up, so they can do like what they're doing now with all the offseason additions. So Gilbert, we haven't actually done so we do like a way too early record prediction, but I'm going to say at least 11 games. Like just talking out loud, 11-6. You know, that's my just reasonable expectation right this second. You got one, Jay?
No, I ain't got no picks.
Lloyd was a first, and his 5th-year option wasn't picked up, and the pick status doesn't mean shit to a real staff. Facts. It's all about, can you produce for me? Big Marcus says, I love that they are bringing a suitable competition to challenge guys that have been here. Big facts on that too, Big Marcus. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see us actually play against somebody. I think from the top down. Well, I don't know. Preseason, I think when the backups get in on preseasons, and when I say the backups, I'm talking about like the backup. Really at the quarterback position. I don't really trust any of the, and I fought with John Wolford because he's from the city too, but like I don't trust anybody under Nick Mullins. Like I really don't even trust Nick Mullins.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I really don't trust Nick Mullins, but snatched that 12 off of him, and he didn't fuss, he didn't holler, just got another number.
Yeah, bro.
Did what he was supposed to do. So, I think in the preseason, especially in the quarterback position, I think it's not going to look that good outside of Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
But when the regular season gets here, I think that Carolina is an opportunity to be a statement game, and nobody's going to realize it's a statement game because Carolina has been so bad that if we really, really stomp them, then they're just going to be like, oh, but they just beat Carolina. Like they're going to go back. They're going to go back to 2023 and say, look, they beat them 26-0.
Yeah.
And to remember who the Carolina Panthers were then, like, yeah, it's still them. You know, and we ended up missing the playoffs that year. Like, we needed to win one more game outside of that one. So
yeah, no, that shit was getting crucial, bro. They're gonna see. Like I said, we're gonna see, and if people, and like I said, that might be what we need, bro. People to sleep on us even after hopefully beating their ass.
Well, that's what I think. That's what I think, bro. And that's what. Remember, I keep telling you, like, I really want this. I want us to be villains. I want people to grow to hate us. You know, like not because like we have a garbage fan base like some of these fan bases, but just because it's like I want to put my foot on people's necks week after week after week.
Finish him.
Like I want to be that team that like, okay, we should be playing conservative because we're up by 3 scores, but we're still throwing it. You know, we're still busting long runs. You know, we're pushing. we're out there pushing, bro. Like I want people to be like, yo, the Jaguars do not fucking let up. And people are gonna hate us for that shit.
Yeah.
They're gonna think it's unsportsman, it's unsportsmanlike, it's
Just front running it up. I don't care, bro.
yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Like I don't.
Motherfuckers don't give no fucks about doing that shit to us.
Yeah, who gave a fuck? Who gave a fuck when Buffalo did the shit?
Yeah,
scored 28 points in the first half.
Yeah,
Detroit did the same thing twice. Or what about when Mac Jones and the Patriots put up a 50 burger on us? Oh, what about Caleb Williams and the Bears in London?
38. Yeah. So
like people be hanging numbers on us.
Yeah, bro. Show no mercy, bro. Go out there and just take advantage and take care of everything.
And I want to be like that week in, week out. And the games that we lose, those 6 games that we lose, hey, look, I said I believe in luck, and luck sometimes ain't always on your side.
Yeah. Hey, dude, I tell him, bro, hey, make a way.
Yeah. Yeah. Make a way or get out of it. One of the two.
So, or don't wake up.
You do make a way or stop waking up. That's real.
Yeah, it is.
That's real. That's real. You need to make a way or stop waking up, dog. So,
but you know what else it is?
What's that, dog?
It's about that time, brother.
Oh yeah. It's so about that time that's your host, the cannabis analyst, Agent J, and you are rocking with your boy J to the I to the M-B-O. And we are out of here.